what type of boundaries should you be setting for your teenagers? Boundaries are a very personal thing. They also should be fluid and flexible to each situation. So consider your child's maturity, past behavior, family values when setting boundaries. So here are 6 boundaries to consider setting for your teenager. The first one is curfew. Many studies have shown that curfew keeps teens safe and out of trouble. They also provide a sense of stability for teens to give them an out for peer pressure regarding risky behavior. So while many parents enforce a standard curfew, some experts recommend giving a specific curfew depending on the activity or the plan for the night. So for example, if you don't want your new driver cruising the road at 10:30 p.m., curfew may be appropriate. If it's a movie night at a friend's house, the normal curfew may be extended. So regardless, make sure it's clear before your teenager leaves the house what time they are expected to come home. The second place to set curfew is technology. So setting boundaries around device usage has become, the bane of every parent's existence. But we also know that an increasing number of studies shows the link between the use of social media and depression, so self-esteem issues and anxiety in young people. Chris, data scientist who has a PhD in psychology, worked with Facebook and Twitter, says that social media was like a nuclear bomb on teens' social life. But here's the thing: our teenagers today have never lived in a world where they did not have devices available to them. So we must set boundaries to help them use their phone and other electronics appropriately, depending upon the age of the child, the tech boundaries. And these tech boundaries could include monitoring software, so like signing a contract. I have a contract if you need one, doing a family detox, enforcing a no phone rule in the bedroom, or waiting until high school for social media. The third one is respectful communication. Many parents of teenagers say that disrespectful communication is one of the greatest challenges they have with their teenagers. So setting some simple rules like no name calling, no yelling, and excessive rude behavior can reduce the back talk significantly. So while consequences are important, also trying, to ignore sometimes work or eye rolling is just meant to get rise out of you. So there is just no need to acknowledge it or even let my teenager know that I cared. Some negative behaviors are just silly, so I try to focus on the disagreement instead of some of their immaturity. Also encourage everyone, including yourself, to take a pause when things get heated. When you can feel yourself getting upset, try to take a moment to put yourself together, or encourage your kids to do the same. That meant taking a few deep breaths, counting to 10, or even walking away for a bit. The fourth one is family responsibility. Every family member should have age-appropriate chores to teach responsibility and contribute to the family's functioning. I always talk about that. They should also be tasks that they learn to do themselves to develop life skills such as laundry, basic cooking, organizing. I have a list if you need that. Buzz me, okay? Another family responsibility is showing up for each other. This may mean your son sitting through his sister's football or swimming competition, or your daughter attending a choir show, or event for her brother. So in addition to important events, there should be designated family times, such as Sunday dinners, movie nights. While it's natural for teens to want to spend more time with their friends, it's also important for them to show up for family as well. The last one is privacy and personal space. Our teens want privacy, and parents should do the best they can to respect that without reason. Trust is a two-way street. So if your child knows you're constantly sneaking around and going through their stuff, they will learn that they need to sneak around to keep things from you. So you should show respect. You should respect their privacy by, installing a few rules like knock before you enter, give them space to talk to their friends, informing them that you'll be monitoring their online behavior, or asking for passwords, asking pointed questions instead of spying on their conversations and going through their stuff. If you set up these rules, remember that they should go both ways. And then the last one, I think, so school activity expectations. So set expectations regarding completion of school homework. preparation and participation, but do not tie it to performance. The goal is for school and extracurricular activities to be a stepping stone to responsibility and honoring commitments. So focus on their commitment, not the end result that may be out of their control. Boundaries can help you have a better relationship with your teenager. If you work with your teen on creating reasonable boundaries, you can help them become a more confident, respectful, and productive adult.